smooth
transition into the next topic. So,
no, but it is though a good one. I mean, I guess we gotta have to practice this, man. But talking about the money and being able to make do the things, make the money to do the things that we know that we need to do, goes directly into this TABOR retention thing, where these motherfuckers they don't even have to come up with an idea to come up with the money. They'll just say, oh, we want to do this, and you guys have the money right here. Let us get that, and then it's going to happen just by them saying it.
You're talking about the police training system?
Yeah, man.
So we've moved on to that topic.
Goddamn, John. Yes. Transition to the police training.
Dude, I gotta say though, I know this is maddening for you right now.
Shit pisses me off. Why? What part of it?
My antics.
No, it's all right. You're doing good, John. I'm proud of you.
Dude, I gotta say, last time I was watching our last episode, I was cracking the fuck up, so. But I always laugh at my own jokes.
You was.
But you got cracked up too. So, but I got cracked up because you got
because
cracked
of the, was it the pigcocks?
The stew. Yeah, the stew, man.
Damn, dog. Pigcock stew. Anyway, I'm fighting to laugh.
All right.
Come on, man.
So anyway, yes, let's talk about this $5 million police training academy. Actually, it's not even the police training academy. You were just there this morning or whatever, whenever you guys are watching this.
The city council, yeah.
How much did they say it's going to cost overall, the new police training academy that they want? It was like 30 to 40 million?
Yeah, it wasn't that. It was, they didn't give a number. But they said,
I think I've read elsewhere.
It was in there. I want to say it was like 37 to 43 or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
But though, here's the thing, man. They showed pictures and stuff of the training facility, right? Here's the thing. It's fucked up. It's a bad, so here's my argument. One, I've never believed that we don't need, that cops we don't need them. I never believed that we don't need.
You're not an abolitionist.
Well, finish. See, that's the lefties for you right there. Blah. You said the wrong shit. Start over. No, seriously though, I don't, and here's why. Seriously, man, because I live in this neighborhood right here my whole life, right? And there's been times when I've had to do things where I wish I could have just called a cop. Right. Goddamn, I just had shot down the middle of the fucking street 17 times. This per whatever it was. I never shot down the street that many times. Maybe 5 at the most.
No.
But though, seriously, there's been things that's happened where I'm like, it would be nice to be able to have some fucking help here where I know I'm not gonna go to prison for whatever is going on.
Right, when you go out, I've been in those situations too.
And then also, I've witnessed crazy shit where I'm not going over there. Right. I'm not gonna go fix, that shit's about to everybody's gonna die and I'm not going over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, who's gonna do that? Whatever people's great ideas are, they are great ideas to fix certain parts of it, but we don't have an answer for the crazy motherfucker that we need somebody to go in there and be crazy back at. Cause it ain't me, I'm not doing it, you know what I'm saying? So then also, we have to have a deterrent because I'm stupid, right? And then there's things right now that I want to do to make things that go the way that I want them to go that I'm not doing because I don't want to go to prison. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You will end up in that motherfucker
that's just social control for you because there are certain things that we need to actually be able to do, and we shouldn't have to do them.
I know it is. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I get it, but yes, it is social control. That's what you want to call it. Call it that because we need that deterrent. Without question, you lived a healthier life because somebody was afraid of going to prison. All of us have.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, this is actually a great philosophical question. Whether or not people are more motivated by that, the fear of punishment, or they're motivated to do good things because they want to do good things. My take on it is that, most people that end up in jail are just they had a bad day, right? But we all know that they did something. I've done a lot of stupid things in my life.
Yeah.
I didn't go to jail for every stupid thing I did, right? And I think that's the problem is that yes, there are sociopaths out there that just want to hurt people. I actually have no doubt about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there are few and far between those people.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But most people are just like, they've done something stupid, they're addicted to something, they've gotten themselves in a hard place. And most of the time, you don't need cops to like keep people from doing those things. A lot of crime is committed because you're desperate, or you're in need of your fix or whatever, or you got too high or drunk or whatever.
Right. So I know you're saying if we make sure that there's nobody going through those issues.
Well, I don't think there's ever going to be nobody going through those issues. But I don't think if you made a mistake,
but you're just skipping that part though.
Well,
like,
there's always
you just went straight to the butt. Like it's not ever going to get to that point. So what do you do when you're not to that point yet?
I'm saying like that. So the type of police that we have today, they're involved in everything. You know what I'm saying? You see armed cops showing up to traffic stops. You see armed cops showing up to all kinds of things, and they're always escalating.
We're on the same page there, guys. Don't. All right, now first of all, you know I'm gonna argue back with you, but listen, hear me out. I'm not saying I understand the refunding, defunding, and refunding of these
the moving of money into other sort of things.
Right. So, but though, what I'm saying is, we still got to train these people, and we still got to have a sound department for them to go to after they train, where like they're doing things the right way.
Yeah, the people that are hired as community, whatever you want to call them, like in the future. Let's like
even if they're not cops, I got what you're saying, right? Because the person that answers the domestic violence thing, the person that answers the mental health thing, the person that goes to the choking
school shooting or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when there's a dude shooting up a school with an AR-15 or some shit.
You send
I don't want to go do that. Like, I don't want to get involved in that shit.
Shoot guns for a living to go do
exactly.
Right. But you don't need them pulling you over for going 5 miles.
Exactly. Or like, when I think a couple episodes ago, I talked about when that dude was arrested right over here. They just like, cops swarmed in on him really quick, just did the super like aggressive thing. And I know they do that because it's like supposedly safer for them or whatever. Yeah. But it's not, because when you do that, it immediately escalates people's... When cops rush up on you, I think we can both speak from experience here, Sean. Your adrenaline, your cortisol, whatever it is, goes up. It shoots up, right?
Yeah.
And so the way the cops behave, that's what's happening, right? So I think there are two aspects that like cops don't need to be doing half the shit that they're doing.
Right. Like the jobs that they're sent to do.
Yes, exactly. Because we get so many, like, people talk about in Colorado Springs, the response times. Response times are horrible for, like, hey, there's somebody breaking into my house in the middle of the night, right? People call about that. And the cops are like, let me put you on hold. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess I'll pull my gun on him.
I'll call Sean and have him come over here.
Right, exactly.
That happened before. And I was late. And D beat me too and whooped his ass too, boy. Damn.
But exactly, like, there are situations in which, like, you don't want to put... you're not in the place to be put at risk. So I believe that there is some situation where you have to have some sort of group that takes care of people that are acting antisocial
of all of these
or whatever.
things that's happening. Yeah. And then, like, I don't think, I am an abolitionist in the matter that I think that every state should have one penitentiary.
Right. Like, how many?
Like one.
And they shouldn't be for profit.
Right, and it should be ran by the state and whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, there shouldn't be nobody making money from this shit.
And oversight.
Right, and all of this shit, man. So that's where I'm at with it, man. And so with this conversation, I understand that I don't want police officers in my city that have the life or death in their hands, literally. Exactly. Training in the fucking lunchroom.
Well, yeah.
Or
they do need training.
They need space to get to, like, even if whatever. Like, I know that it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But we can't. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not totally against.
So I got a question though.
Because go ahead.
So we just talked about this before the show, right? Denver has more police per capita than Colorado Springs, and they have higher crime in Denver. They've been talking about how they've been losing people in Colorado Springs Police Department for the past several years. What did we look at? The murder rate? Murders and violent crimes in Colorado Springs over the last year have gone down significantly.
It was 11. There's only been 11
homicides this year.
The whole year, y'all. 11. I mean, now listen.
Recently. And there were 28 at the same time last year.
And I'm not saying that's nothing, but I'm just like, How many? There was almost 30.
There were 28 by July of last year and 54 in total. So that was like more than one a week last year, right? But crime has actually gone down. Like violent crime has gone down in Colorado Springs. So the question to me is, Mayor Yemi comes in. The first thing he does, despite the fact that crime is going down, the people that are living on the street has gone up. So they've been saying like homelessness has been going down, but then they always hide deeper in like the paragraphs or whatever that the number of people living on the street, unsheltered people, has actually gone up recently. But they always hide that, you know.
Right.
And so it's like, why was the first thing that Mayor Yemi came in and did ask for $5 million for a training facility that he doesn't even have like fully worked out? Like there are other issues that are like affecting the community immediately, right?
Right.
That he's not immediately jumping into. And I know he like created like a housing advisor and everything, but he's not like, you know what I need?
This shit.
Yeah, I need $5 million in TABOR refunds right now to build 500 units for people that are experiencing homelessness. Right.
So, I think you're right too. You know, and I got a lot of ideas on why that was the very first thing that came out.
Let's hear them.
But you know, I mean, it might have had something to do with some endorsements.
Yes.
Coming over.
Yeah.
To make sure that we got the tiebreaker squared away.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I don't know, but that's the only thing I could think of that would be like, you know what? When I get in there, that Yemi would be like, this is what I'm gonna do.
Right.
I just don't. It don't make sense to me. But you know, again, I'm not pretending I know the man, his inner thoughts or anything like that. I feel like, you know, we've spoken and all the things I said about him, I believe still. I think they're true. But I do believe that he put the cart before the horse with this shit because even with this, so dealing with the discussion as what it is, that's how I feel about it. Like we need to figure out how to get these people trained correctly
on
with
like
the community.
Constitutional grounds, for example.
Exactly. Like what does that
how to
mean?
not shoot people.
How to not send undercovers into a space with no fucking reasoning. There's to work on that.
Yeah.
So, you know, but anyway, also I believe that training facility needs to, when it's built, that there needs to be a community something in there where we're talking about where the community could come in and, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
The community could participate in training.
Participate in training their police.
So
you know
that
what
they're
I'm saying?
understanding what.
Right,
because
man.
when cops go into like low-income communities of color, they're on high alert.
Yeah, because they're racist. That's all it is.
They were raised in the system.
They're racist guards for capitalists. So when they're in poor and, you know, non-white spaces, they're aggressive. So I think we need to fix all that. But though, what I was saying is he put the cart before the horse because now we $5 million to fix this, and in that transparency brief that they got 2 years ago, these things now. What I did realize is they said that they took a lot of these points and they put it into their training program. That ICAT thing that I text you.
Oh, okay. I thought that was some sort of like.
It's some shit the pigs are doing.
Okay.
So they're saying, dang, it's whatever ICAT stands for. It's like for them to de-escalate and to use their communication instead of force. You know, like stop fucking shooting at people before you talk to them. Wow. Imagine that shit. So anyway. Some of these things are happening, man. So here's my thing.
Integrated communication assessment tactics?
Yeah, that stuff is cut. So now, you know, they're saying they're having to do it at the library and at some other place that they're renting space.
That might be good, though, actually.
And I was like, hallelujah, bro.
Yeah, have you been to the library?
Too bad you're banned from the Chinook Center because your pig asses could have done it here. But you're not allowed in this motherfucker because you're pigs and we don't trust you motherfuckers. But anyway, it would have been a good spot. Like, you know, it would have been like, damn. The library is a good spot. It would have been a good spot for them to be in the community doing those things and letting people see you do PT, running up the motherfucking hill and shit and getting in the truck and going, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let people be around it. But, of course, you know, it's just not the thing. So, anyway, since the conversation's already walking in with your ass out first, we need to talk about it being the right way is what I think.
Well, yeah, exactly. And I think that, like, maybe this could be an invite for Mayor Yemi to come on the show.
Yeah, man. I was sitting right next to him this morning, man. That's another thing, man. They did some shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's hilarious.
The stark differences in our city government.
We did sit next to Mayor Suthers a while ago. We just all came and sat next to him.
I was sitting in the city council hall, waiting on everyone. I was with the stick.
I can't believe they let you in with that stick.
I gotta walk with it, John.
Yeah, your cane.
Hey, man.
Your people's
cane. So I'm
cane.
sitting there, get a pat on the shoulder, boom, and he sat down right there. I'm like, "Hi, what's up, Yemi?" Boom.
Yeah, that is a fun.
And I didn't even say nothing, man. I didn't petition nothing. Hey, what the fuck? I just said, well, good morning to you, brother. How you doing, man?
That's nice.
Ready
to
hear
you
about this
invited
stuff.
him to be on the show today.
I should have, man.
Yeah.
I fucked that up.
But maybe he can come on, because here's the thing.
We do want to have a town hall out here.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind him coming on, although with this whole lawsuit thing, that might be...
Kind of like, they kicked us out of the room. So they had to have a closed session today to talk about some lawsuits.
Oh, did they really?
So everybody had to leave out.
But he should still come on.
I made sure I left out like, right, guys.
He should still come on, because Just Cause is not officially tied to Chinook Center anyway.
Yeah. True.
But he could talk about it, because, you need $5 million and another, whatever, 25, 30 million for this police training academy. Well, let's talk about what we want to see coming out of the police department then. Like, one thing, make LETAC real. Like, make it a
first
real...
thing first, bro.
That report that can investigate the police.
They use LETAC's advice in his little brief, too, that said the LETAC wants this
I know, dude.
I know. And I'm like,
yeah.
We're not going to talk about LETAC. Don't want to be called LETAC.
But they didn't want to follow up on our stuff.
Yeah, man. So anyway, I just think there's a whole bunch of things. That's the first thing that they could do is fix LETAC and get the community's voice inside the police department.
And make it have teeth. So that, like, when people can bring complaints, they can do independent investigations of the police themselves. Basically, there can be community control over the police instead of just
track this stuff. I'll never forget when that dude came down from Denver, the oversight people. Every time a cop in Denver shoots his gun or her gun, this dude's phone goes off.
Right.
And he's over there getting what he's supposed to be getting for the people to get. And that's what we need. And he gets paid just to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And he's hired by the city.
By the city.
Yep, the auditor, the independent auditor, or whatever. So that would be
That's
something nice.
That's what we need, man. We need all of that to happen. So that way, then there ain't even no. Listen, LETAC, you can call it whatever you want. Just give us the oversight. Give us the auditor. Give us the things that we really need, so that our community can help the situations that we already are helping. We skip some shit. Because right now we got 11 murders in the city, as to where last year was down there 30, 54 altogether.
54 in total, yeah.
And we're at 11. So this makes me think. I know the pigs are saying that they did that.
Yeah, they did that. Despite the fact that, like, it doesn't make sense. Their argument is like, doesn't make sense.
Like talking out both sides of the ass.
Exactly.
We ain't got enough cops, but
we also have enough cops to
the
reduce
reason why
crime.
Crime rate is going down. Well, here's the real reason. Because the community did this shit. After y'all killed Devon, we stopped letting you guys do all of it, and we did it ourselves. That's what's happening. And tell me I'm lying. Because there's no other way to answer for community responses than the community responding, bro. Like you can't separate those things. So I wonder what the difference is between last year and this year in the money that 501c3s have and the exposure that we've had, to whatever, all the things that we've learned and the effectiveness that we've been able to create. All of these things made that happen.
Yeah, and it just goes to show that it's like it doesn't really matter what the size of the police force is, the funding of the police force. I mean, there's other variables that go into people committing crimes. Yeah. Like people getting involved in different ways. Also, like the COVID-19 pandemic, crime shot up because people were like locked in home.
Right.
Like abusing drugs, alcohol, getting depressed, you know what I'm saying? So there's all kinds of variables that affect this, including, like you said,
evicted out of their homes,
getting evicted and all this shit. Yeah, so it's like things have sort of settled down. Like the police themselves aren't the one variable.
They're not even a variable. They react to it after it's done. They came to 11 murders. They didn't stop whatever's 27
they were, like, jumping in front of like no.
There's 17 of them. Yeah, they didn't do that. They didn't do that. The people is the ones that stopped them other 17 or whatever it is that was on there. That's what happened. So kudos to the people. I'm sorry to the pigs that are trying to take credit for people's work, man. That's been happening to us a lot.
And I'm sorry to Chauncey for not showing up today. I forgot that it was today. I thought it was tomorrow.
Yeah, man. You can go tomorrow, though, too.
Oh, is there something happening tomorrow?
I don't know. Just go in there.
Go down there.
Just go in there and take some pictures, man.
Yeah.
All right, dog.
Some selfies.
So, yeah. So,
yeah.
You got the next one.
Oh, so that wraps up that. That topic right there. Making Mac's job easy.
Making Mac's job easy.